I think Senator Jazelski got me going on thinking about nitrates. So I am in the Sub-Water Committee, and I gave this report. It's the nitrate in drinking water and risk of birth defects, findings from a cohort study of over 1 million births in Denmark. I sent that to Senator Putnam and Senator Hurd just to read over that. And a question I had in this committee to Minnesota Department of Health, MPCA, EPA, where did this 10 parts per million come from? I've asked for this since December, and I haven't got an answer. It's been crickets, kind of like the amount of people who are in here on these bills. So if we're going to have something scientific like 10 parts per million, we should have science to back that up, and I've never got that. So in this study that I gave them, they looked at the amount of birth defects that happened when a mother drank water that had nitrates in it, and the amount of birth defects that happened when a mother drank water without nitrates. And so we're talking about fetuses, so this would be the person that is going to be most affected by high nitrates. From 0 to 25 parts per million, fetuses are statistically the same as a mother who drinks water without nitrates. So we're regulating this at 10 parts per million when that doesn't even affect fetuses. It makes no sense. It's outrageous. We have science, or we're saying it's science, but it's not. So if we're going to say 10 parts per million, there has to be science behind that, and we don't have it. The WHO is 50 parts per million worldwide. We have to be there. So now we're spending $2 million to fix wells for people that are not being harmed by water. It's like we're buying votes or something, and I don't like it. Then we also hear things like nitrates are causing colorectal cancer. Fortunately, my wife is a doctor, and I was able to talk to her about some of these things. We can't find any studies that say that. One person said this, but there's no studies that say that this is happening. So now we just have people saying things, but we don't have any science to say that this is actually a thing. Another question I have is, Putnam's not here, but we're saying excessive nitrates. Well, they're not excessive. It's just a made-up number, and we can't be making bills that cost millions and millions of dollars off of fake documentation. Thank you, Mr. President.